During this semester, I learned a lot from this class. I think as a public speaker, I'm more comfortable now. I am not afraid to stand in front of a crowd. One of the most important theories I learned from this class, on page 68 in chapter 9, it talks about pathos, which is like speaking with emotion. And I found out by watching speeches and watching over my speeches that speaking with good pathos really grabs the attention of your audience, and that's something that makes a good speech. To the instructor, I recommend starting more quizzes and stopping more of those discussion posts. I wasn't a fan of those, and I continue on with like all the daily work and stuff like that because it keeps you busy and it's good points. The commemorative speech, the purpose of it was to give a toast or honor someone for their life, for good things that they've done. And I did Tim Tebow, so I honored him in many ways. My ethos was high because I talked about how like I've listened to him and I've seen him in person. I've listened to him, and I know firsthand of the person he is because I did go and I listened to what he had to say, or I watched him when he played football, and I'm big into the sports category, so I picked someone that I knew really well. My camera was good, my audio was good. It was hard to get my audience to lined up, that way you could see them in the video, but I did it. So everything was good. I could have just really worked on getting my audience into a better position, that way you could see them and you could see me the whole entire length of the video too. Organization, I did very good, I thought, this time. I gave a good introduction. I did way better on my reviews and previews, which I've always had to work on. Those have been my weak points in all my speeches, but I did better this time. And then my transitions from one point to another were good, and I actually used first, second, and third this time, which I always miss out on some of them in my previous speeches. And then my conclusion could have been better. I tried rushing it, felt like, because I was running close to time. So I should have slowed down and done a better job on that. My audience was my mom, my dad, and my brother. And my mom and my dad, they really gained more interest in my speech as I went on. My brother didn't care at all. He was just there because he had to be. So my mom and my dad, as I continued on with my speech, they really gained interest in it, which was really good. Pathos, I did a very good job, I thought, this time with using emotion. There was a lot of changes in my tone and pauses, and I thought I did a very good job with that. Improvement, I could slow down, really, because I kind of talked fast, but I used up all 7 minutes, so it was hard to slow down. Something I did not know, and by reading the chapters I did, when we started this speech, I didn't know what a commemorative speech was at all. And I read chapter 15, and it starts on page 111, and it told me what they are, and what we did was toast and give honor to someone that needed it. So I learned a lot with this speech, and I hope I did better than I have in my previous speeches.